What is going on, everyone? Welcome back on Blog Gems. Today, I want to give you two projects that you want to look into, that you want to research about. But before we do that, I want to talk about the top 10 projects in terms of volume per week. Because guys, you might remember that this chart here allowed us to spot two absolutely amazing trades that made us incredible returns. And so I'm seeing something else in the charts right now that I want to tell you about. But first of all, if you've been following this channel for a while, you might remember what does this chart track. This chart tracks basically the blue chip projects, or projects that are moving a lot of money in the space. And many projects come in and out of the top 10. Okay, every week there is a new project that comes in the top 10 that seems to be fantastic, seems to move a lot of money. Sometimes it's Hype Beast, sometimes it's Karafuru. You don't know what it is, but it doesn't stay in the top 10 for long. Shortly after, it could be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it typically moves out and people forget about it. Instead, the projects that tend to stay there for 6, 7, 8 weeks straight remain relevant for a long period of time. And these are the Bored Apes of this world, the Mutants, the Cool Cats, but also other projects that we saw and we talked about. And this chart allowed us to understand that the Mutant Apes were undervalued, that Clone X was undervalued at 6 ETH. And you can go ahead and fact check me and look at the previous videos when I was talking about these points. Now, there is a project right now, which is Atsuki, that has been in top 10, according to this metric, for 5 weeks straight. Usually I make this video when a project is in that top 10, in the top 10 presented by this chart for 6 weeks at least. But I want to already talk about it so that we can put it in our radar, do our own research, and understand if they want to release a new project, if there is something very cool that they're about to roll out, anything that could be relevant. And also, we live in very uncertain times when it comes to the NFT space, and so many corrections that have been happening, low liquidity and all that. So if right now we see a further plunge, it could be a buying opportunity, right? So this is one thing I wanted to cover. A second thing that I wanted to cover is cyber brokers. We talked about cyber brokers already in our previous video, but I want to cover this again simply because there is an allow list that is open, and it opened 2 hours ago. You're still on time. You can still enter it. And I'm not shilling this project because there is any affiliation whatsoever. There isn't. I'm talking about this project simply because there are so many OGs on NFT Twitter, so many accounts that sort of have this OG status that are following this project. And also Josie is a very famous name in terms of an artist in the space. As a third point, we talked about this project on February 11th. You can look at the previous video that I uploaded. It was uploaded on February the 11th. We were here. Look what happened after February 11th. Boom. This is the social signal for Discord for this project, for Josie's Discord. Josie is the artist behind Cyber Brokers. So we are looking at a project that doubled in size, doubles in head counts when it comes to active members on their Discord. It's not nothing, guys. Okay. So 3 reasons why I like it. Do your own research. Another project is X2Y2. This is a NFT market. It's supposed to be a competitor for OpenSea. I think that it's worth looking into it for no other reason than there is an airdrop upcoming, and I'm not going to discuss the entire reason why you should try to do the airdrop or the entire dynamics of the airdrop, but the long story short is that if you list NFTs for sale on this platform, then you're eligible for the airdrop. Now, how did I find out about this project? I found out about this project because of our Discord community, and not because somebody told me, but simply because we are looking at social signals thanks to our bots that give us these kind of tips, that tell us, for instance, about projects such as X2Y2, projects that other influential people are starting to look into, so that you can arrive early on new projects and not when the herd has already arrived and you have no chances anymore for a whitelist spot. So this is what we do in our Discord community, which you can find a link to in the description down below. It is free, but it's free for now. So enter while you may, okay? Thank you very much for your time, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.